Now recently, on this channel, I have done a fair few LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga ranking videos. So today, I thought we'd go ahead and do something slightly different, and rank something from LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. So we're going to be ranking my top 10 favourite characters in LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. This list is just my opinion, and with that said, let's get into it. Coming in at the number 10 spot on our list, we have Helios 3D. Now the main reason I like Helios 3D is because he's got the sniper rifle, which is a really fun gun to use in this game. When you hold on the attack button to go into manual targeting, the sniper rifle will display an actual scope and zoom in the screen around the target, which is pretty cool. You can see lots of lines on the scope, and it's got a kind of green distorted screen effect, which I think just looks interesting and adds to the sniper effect. The sniper itself is mainly used in the level Hostage Crisis at the start. You play as Aura Singh and Helios, both of whom have sniper rifles, and you have to snipe at some Senate commandos, which is really satisfying. You're in Cadbury Speeder and you have to move it left and right to be able to get a better view of the Senate commandos, and then you just have to snipe them, which is just fun. Something else is quite a nice detail is the laser of the sniper comes out of the eyes of Helios, comes out of the stud in the middle where his eyes would be, unlike with Aura Singh, where the sniper laser comes out of the actual scope on the sniper, which I just think makes it quite a unique weapon. Additionally, it's also required for a couple of minikits in the game. Now the way the sniper minikits work is kind of weird. Essentially what you'll have is glowing green objects that you have to shoot, and these can only be destroyed using the sniper, because they're often really far away in the background of the level. But you just have to aim at them and shoot them, and you get a minikit for it. There aren't too many of these. You've got one in the Venser, which I believe gives you a red brick. You've got one in Ventress Episode 1, The Hidden Enemy. And then you've also got one in the prologue, which is some ducks on the Generation Arena. Now outside of those 3 times, I can't think of any other times you have to use it. However, I might be wrong about that, so feel free to correct me in the comments if I am. Additionally, Helios is a bounty hunter, meaning he can use bounty hunter panels. But he's also a droid, meaning he can use both protocol droid and astromech droid panels, which gives him quite a lot of functionality. In at number 9, we have the Droidica. Now the Droidica in this game is based off of the 2007 version that came in the MTT, instead of the 2002 version that's in the Complete Saga. Now this version of the Droidica is a lot larger, and you could argue that physically it's too large when compared to droids. It is quite a large build. It uses some tech increases to kind of get the shaping right. However, that said, in this game, I think it's really cool. It's animated really nicely, and I think the game's improved lighting, especially the shield effect, looks really good. The Droidica's blasters also shoot both shots at once, with the iconic sound effect that Droidicas make when shooting, and then obviously the Droidica rolls up when it's moving around, which is once again animated really nicely. You've also got in levels the red Droidica. Now this red Droidica has a red shield, and it is invulnerable. You can't shoot it, you can't stab it using a lightsaber. You have to use level environments to destroy it, by either blowing up a door, making rocks fall down on top of it, things like that. It definitely makes for an interesting enemy. They're seen in quite a few levels, just kind of interesting. Overall, just a fun character to play. Definitely a step up when compared to the Complete Saga's version, even if the actual LEGO figure in real life for this Droidica is slightly too large in my opinion. Coming at number 8, we have Heavy. Now Heavy, as far as looks go, isn't anything too special. He's just a regular clone trooper. But what he does have is a minigun. And this minigun to me has always been a really fun weapon to use. You just hold down the attack button, and it will continuously keep shooting. Now in the level where you play as Heavy, Rookies, this is especially useful, because there's an entire segment about him specifically, where you have to just keep shooting a load of droids that are coming out of a droid carrier. Obviously this is a reference to the actual episode Rookies, where Heavy sacrifices himself. He stays behind and manually presses the detonators on the bombs. Rookies is one of my favourite levels in the game. I think it's got a really cool atmosphere on the Rishi Moon. You play as clones, you've got Cody, Rex, Fives, Echo, Heavy, and it's just such a great level in my opinion, as well as the enemies being commando droids. And you've got the Rishi Eel as well. So overall, Heavy's more of a symbolic character for me, because I like the level he's in. I like Rookies as an episode from the Clone Wars TV series. So that's mainly why Heavy's on this list, just because I like his gun, I like him as a character, I like the episodes he's in the Clone Wars. Coming in at number 7, we've got Jango Fett, who I think looks really good in this game. Now I think that the most obvious change that you'll notice is that he now has 2 separate pieces for his helmet and jetpack. Previously, the helmet for Jango and Boba was all one piece, the jetpack and the helmet was all one complete mold. But now, in LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars, it's been separated. I think this looks a lot more realistic to how Jango actually looks, and obviously the jetpacks and helmets were used for actual Mandalorians. There was the Mandalorian battle pack that came with the small turret and the speeder. Jango can do the obvious things that you'd expect Jango to do. He can fly, he's a bounty hunter, so he can throw thermal detonators, and he's also got the 2 dual pistols with the sound effects for his guns. Now interestingly, Jango's guns here are not actual LEGO pieces. these guns don't exist in LEGO. In fact, they are the only guns in the game that are not actual LEGO pieces or cannot be made using actual LEGO pieces. You've got some guns that are actual molded pieces, and then some guns like the minigun that are a combination of different LEGO pieces put together. Django is obviously the boss in the prologue for Geonosis, which makes sense given he is in that scene in episode 2, and the prologue is from episode 2, it's not from any of the Clone Wars episodes, because you finish the prologue and then you get into the Clone Wars. Overall though, I really like Django as a character, so that's why he's on this list. Okay, coming in at number 6, we've got the Probe Droid. Now the Probe Droid to me is just very interesting as a character. It's very strange. In fact, the way you find it is also quite strange. You need to be on the Invisible Hand, go to the Bounty Hunter mission room, and then take the lift up to the turrets, and it will be in that room with the ping pong table. It's just kind of there, and then you can buy it and play as it. Fairly good looking Probe Droid build, honestly. It's quite big, it's quite tall for a Probe Droid, but I like it, honestly. When you play it, the Probe Droid will float around, and you can also shoot, so it does have some functionality. But for me, it's just an interesting character, and quite unique, both in-game and physically, because the exact Probe Droid build that they use in-game doesn't actually exist as a physical LEGO Probe Droid. The real builds are slightly different. Overall, it's just a cool character, and it has some functionality with the fact that it can shoot. Coming in at number 5, we have Darth Vader Battle Damaged. Now, Battle Damaged Darth Vader is from Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the video game, and he came in the LEGO set The Rogue Shadow, which is based on that game. So seeing him in LEGO sets through the Clone Wars is pretty cool. He's one of the minikit unlockable characters, meaning you need to collect 10 minikits in the level to unlock him. In this case, the level is Ambush, Ventress Chapter 2. Once you've collected the 10 minikits, you can then go and unlock him from the Ventress minikit holding room. There are loads of bounty tanks with all the characters in them. And once you've unlocked him, well, yeah, he's pretty cool. He represents Darth Vader with his suit all broken, especially the helmet that's been completely cracked open. And the actual piece they use for that is a diving helmet piece, but on its side, meaning the neck saw can poke up through it and attach to the head. So quite a clever piece used there. Overall though, he just looks amazing. Got all the different wires exposed, and some of his skin as well. Obviously he's also got the red lightsaber, and he can use the Force. So yeah, pretty cool character. Coming in at number 4, we have Savage Press. Now Savage Press is not at all a stranger to this channel. I've spoken about him quite a bit in videos, because what's unique about him is that he can only be unlocked via code. You can't unlock him by buying him, or by finding him, or by unlocking minikits. He can only be unlocked via entering a code, which I think is a very unique idea. He's the very last character on the bottom right of the character roster, all the way in the corner, and like I said, you can only get him via code, meaning that you can actually get him at any point during your playthrough that you want to. Anyway, Savage Press looks very good in this game. He's got the armour and the horns. Other than that though, he's got Force Choke and a double-bladed lightsaber, and yeah, just a once again unique character in the way you get him, and a really cool character too. In at number 3, we have Vader's Apprentice. Now obviously I'm having to call him by the character title in-game, otherwise it wouldn't really make too much sense. However, we all know that Darth Vader's Apprentice is Starkiller, once again from the Force Unleashed video game. He actually came in the same set as Darth Vader Battle Damaged, which is quite cool. Anyway, he's just a very unique character, and also some of his animations are pretty cool. Firstly, he's got Force Lightning, which in my opinion looks a lot better in this game than it did in the Complete Saga. The lighting for Force Lightning is more on point, and the actual lightning that the characters shoot does actually look more realistic to how actual lightning in real life would look. It's a lot thinner when it comes out of the hands. He's also got the reverse lightsaber grip, which looks really cool. Looks nice. His animations, like I said, are really good. Quite violent and fast paced with the lightsaber swings, which I mean is exactly what you'd expect from Starkiller. Coming in at number 2, we've got Asajj Ventress. Now Ventress, once again, insane animations. She is in fact the only character in the game to dual wield lightsabers without using the dual wielding extra. Something else that I quite like about Ventress's lightsabers is the animation when she puts them away. Because to put them away, she crosses her arms over and puts one on each hip, which is accurate to how she has her lightsabers in the show. She does cross and uncross her arms when she's getting them out or putting them away. Additionally, because she's got 2 lightsabers, when she throws them, she will only throw one of them, meaning she still has a second one to fight with, which only works because she's got 2 of them. Usually, when you're playing as a lightsaber character and they throw their lightsaber, they won't have it anymore, meaning they have to punch. The other characters do a kind of force punch when they have got a lightsaber in their hands, which honestly isn't something you see a whole lot in the game, because there aren't really too many situations where you need to be throwing your lightsaber around for long periods. Once again, there's insane animations for her, lots of flipping around, backflipping, and obviously, like I said, dual wielding lightsabers. Cool character. And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot, we've got General Grievous. Now, General Grievous in this game is absolutely insane. Now, I know I said that about him in the Complete Saga, he's insane in that game, but his animations in this game are crazy. Obviously, Grievous is using the new minifigure, which is a lot more articulate than the old one. It's got a lot of custom molds and unique pieces. In fact, every single piece for Grievous at the time was a new piece. The neck, the head, the body, the arms, and the feet because Grievous has actually got 2 independent feet. Unlike the 2005 Grievous, which has just got the regular droid legs, which are of course 2 legs molded into one piece, so they can't move. The newer Grievous's legs can move independently, and obviously he's got the 4 arms. Now the arms in this game are slightly different to the ones in real life, but I mean I'm not complaining because the animations on them are really good. The lightsaber withdraw animations are really good, as well as holstering the lightsabers, because he kind of spins them all inwards and then retracts his arms into himself. You'll notice that in game he's got 2 extra shoulder points that don't exist in real life, kind of behind his actual shoulders, while the second pair of arms attach. In real life his arms just kind of all attach to his arms, because they've got 2 points on them while they can attach. So you've got 2 pairs of arms, and then you attach your second pair of arms to his already existing arms in real life. But again there's something slightly different, but it looks amazing. And then when jumping he's got the insane front flip, as well as a really cool backward animation. He's also a boss in quite a few levels, especially the level Lair of Grievous, which is entirely themed around him. All of his limbs come off from that level, he starts crawling around, he's got all the lightsabers, and yeah. One of my favourite levels in the game. It's very atmospheric too, because all of the clones have their torches on, and all the lightsabers start glowing, so yeah, really good level, and really cool character, insanely well done with the animations. And there we have it, list concluded. Those were my top 10 favourite characters in LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars. Let me know yours in the comments below, I'm interested. And if you want to watch more of my videos, the video on screen now goes over the story of one of LEGO Star Wars' most popular levels, and what exactly makes it so iconic. So yeah, give that a watch if you're interested. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all later.